haven't played anything since I left. You'll only go down to that.
A round of applause.
I think the problem. Oh wait, I get to be the cat. Oh my god, that's adorable. Sorry, I thought he just summoned a cat. I didn't know I became the cat.
I'm going in. Lightning. Now disappear. Let's get this.
I love being the cat in the hat. Oh my god. Yes, oh my god, the layered map. Oh my god, the kitty cat. Oh my god. Okay, he's probably the most fun bow user I've ever seen because his different charge attacks do different things. That's so cool. But no, I definitely need to be told where to go. My sense of direction is non-existent. I didn't realize Fontaine was where it is. I have no idea where it is, so I'm excited to find out where it is.
Good old caravan rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here?
It's been so long, I don't even know.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
I guess we may have stumbled upon this place at some point before.
So much time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
It's hard to say what will happen.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
You know what? That sounds like so ominous. Like, who knows what's gonna happen next? We're gonna go on trial.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Thanks, Paimon. I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
You know what? How did Paimon even end up in a lake? Like, she clearly was in the ocean, sleeping in the ocean, to be taken by a whirlpool, and then stuck in a lake.
Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next up is Fontaine.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Hey, Dia.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
Oh my god.
What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're going to Fontaine. Oh, what's with the side eye?
Are you serious?
Why, is that bad?
Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Oh.
Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Oh, so we can teleport.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
We'll leave as soon as we finish a few more preparations.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
No joke. Paimon's list of food, that's what I did on my vacation. I literally told my mom, I was like, here's all of the food I want to eat. Who is this man? Sir, with the question marks.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this.
And then there's like I'll hate them who's like, bye. See you whenever. So cool. So pretty. It's also so high up. It's so strange to me. Oh, viewpoint. Beautiful.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port!
You know what this makes me think of? Does anyone else think of like the New York Central Station? I think it's called Central Station. I hope I'm saying the right one. But like with the clock in the middle, well, it's inside. I don't think it's outside. But like this is the vibe I'm getting. Except obviously I can't mute this clock.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Let's just like intervene in their conversation.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Is this a real person, or is this like the thing where they're like, oh, it's like a trial, but it's also like entertainment or whatever?
Excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you
Oh my
standing
god, there's the
listening.
cat girl in the background.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
I knew it.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important.
What?
The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough.
Can you imagine going to trial? Oh yeah, even though this is true, it doesn't matter. You just need to be entertaining. Like, oh my god.
Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as a sort of opera?
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things, it's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a
Damn.
machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
A judgment device created by the Archon.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Does anyone else feel like I'm sitting in like a doctor's office? Hi, when's your appointment? Sorry, we're not available for the next 7 months. Come back in 7 months. I'm uncomfortable by this conversation. I'm uneasy. Well, I feel like trials and like entertainment is odd because we already knew that. And then like, I feel like I'm trying to make an appointment at a doctor's office. Make an appointment?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No, Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
This is the strangest Archon I've met, and I haven't even met her yet.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
This is so weird.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
Right? Yeah, it's super strange.
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors.
It's called
Otherwise,
as a
I might get
mascot.
arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
How many laws do they have? They seem to like the Hydra Archon, but they don't appear to revere her.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
The kitty cat lady. There's a girl over there. She's been standing alone for quite some time.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids?
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be more about memories. I already have Sumeru like depression from memories. Okay, this better not be depressing. I can't take anymore.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Wait, what? What is happening? Oh, wait, is that her? That's not her. That's the Electro Lady. She's so beautiful. Oh my god. All the characters are beautiful. She has white hair, I think. I think that's her.
Huh. So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna lie, I love her design though.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us let's make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
She's definitely different. I do not know what to expect from her, to be honest. Also, did you guys notice the raindrops in her eyeballs?
Is she talking about us?
I don't think there's anyone else but us. Nobody here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations.
Chaos?
I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Excuse me? I fixed the chaos! I mean, I may have started some of it, but we fixed it! Mostly. She's not wrong. We fought a god, Hayo. Hey, we had to save Toma, okay? It was necessary! It's her fault that she went vision hunting.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
Well, thank God.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
Oh my God.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Oh my God. Well, we found the Archon already.
Yeah. Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
That's why it's been so weird.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Ahem. Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding.
Why, thank you.
Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
That doesn't answer our question, though.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
I think, the Electro Archon was a bit easier. We just had to get her some dango and call it a day. Like, here's some dango milk and dangos. Yay.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
It feels like she can't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Oh, it was the guy that sighed at us? Gotcha.
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Oh, God.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Oh, I see the guy now.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Oh, Lord.
Now she wants to fight?
fighting gods, I've got a resume.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Oh no, she's like starting to
What
squirm.
are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I
Clorend.
admire her bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
She's the one who threw the glove first. I love her eyelashes. They kind of make me think of like Squid Ink for some reason. Been there, done that.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
But what am I gonna be charged with?
All right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. It's such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We haven't committed any crimes.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Is Paimon the flying object?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Oh, great.
My apologies.
I'm already
Lady
going to
Farina.
jail.
I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject,
Guys, we're gonna get a we're getting a record. We're going to jail.
I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
What is happening?
Ta-da!
Oh, they're making it seem like I'm like they're a puppet.
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
Well, Lynette patted you on the back. Oh.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
Oh no.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Bunch. You know what? She's giving me Mad Hatter vibes.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Why is she afraid of us, do you think? What problem are we gonna solve forcefully? You know what? You know how like those who were like I feel like it's like people when people are like really loud about something, they're trying to hide something. And obviously I don't know what. But like it seems like whenever you try like it's like the whole entertainment thing, it's like, you know, you entertain to distract from what's really going on. So I don't know what she's trying to actually hide that's going on, but that's what the vibe gives me. She's afraid of us because we have a reputation, like Gandalf. Oh yeah, because like this is the whole vibe I'm getting, like the whole like especially when you watch. I don't know if it was Linny's like character showcase or no, it was that that oh god, that chick with the X's in her eyes. I forget. It was like we had that like entertainment, and at the end they were like pieces of wood. And like, I mean, maybe there's supposed to be a moment where you notice when they weren't real people anymore. And they were like pieces of wood. It cut out in the shapes of themselves with paint or whatever. But yeah, I kind of feel like it's kind of like that. This whole magic entertainment, hide what you want people to see by distracting them with something else.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
I had to look it up. It's Arla Chino. Is that how you say it?
But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
I have a feeling she's not the most popular person in the group of Archons. Like, hey, what's up? You're going to trial.
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
I think she's all talk. Oh, for sure. I think she's like, you know, like all bark, no bite. That's what I think she is. She's like, she has the facade, makes herself to be more powerful or all-knowing than she really is.
Just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Can you imagine if we had a meeting with her and then all of a sudden we're just in jail? Thanks for bailing us out, Linny.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
Aww.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Of course.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
So cute.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Let's go.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Anything we can help with?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure
Okay.
exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
This makes me think, is it, okay, I don't know a bunch about different religions. Is it Christianity the one where, like, you've sinned already or something? I feel like there's a religion that's based on, like, when you're born, you've already sinned or something. I can't remember. I literally have no recollection, but I feel like there is something like that.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But now the water is engulfing our memories.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, is it like a Mary Poppins bag? Where you put shit in there and it disappears? He's freaking like Mary Poppins bag device. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Why can't we fit? Why don't they have names? They need names. This, oh my god. Okay, so I know he doesn't look like a tramp, but this is Lady and the Tramp. Except the tramp is, you know, not so trampy looking. But oh my god.
When a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests
Holy
people's
shit.
belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
That name is a mouthful.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Venti and Nahida both said.
Yeah. So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Can you imagine if that's how energy could be created?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
He sounds bad.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Oh no, is she in debt? Oh no! Who the fuck is this? The debt police? I don't know.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Sounds like the usual case of someone owing somebody else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around
Oh
trying
my
to
god,
collect
child! I
payments,
forgot about
settle
him.
your own debts first.
This child? Oh my god, does he owe money to child?
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Wait, he's in Cookie Run right now? Oh my god.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Sitting there doing the new event. Why does this cookie sound familiar? Surprisingly, he's not an asshole. Well, that's good.
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I think we've weathered enough storms for now.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Does his voice sound different? His voice sounds very different to me. Like, it sounds like child, but I feel like his voice sounds different than when I first met him. No, it's the same? Why does it feel like it sounds so different? Maybe it's because I haven't seen him since, like, Leeway? He just sounds so strange to me. Like, he sounds familiar, but at the same time, I don't know. Go ahead, they're all yours.
I'm unsure this won't take long.
Is what else is we saying it?
Brad, how are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Right, when do we get Electro Child? I kind of wish, like, when he turns swords, he can change types. That'd be kind of cool.
Huh?
What just happened?
Now's my chance!
shot in or
Huh.
hit in the face.
That was weird.
What just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
Oh my god, they're running away!
Vision?
Did you see them running away in the background? The day they release a dual vision character is the day the game cracks wide open. Imagine a character who can cause their own elemental reactions. That would be so OP. It'd be ridiculous.
Strange. How could that happen?
Because then you can get 5 different types in a team.
Someone losing control of their vision.
I feel like we'll have to get there eventually.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You better not use your delusion too
So what are
often.
you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Okay, interesting take.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So about this power.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
What is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
The power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
I miss seeing Child in Story.
More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death.
Let me guess, that's gonna change, right?
So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Oh, that's just about. I thought that was the whole thing.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde.
When we met the Hydra Archon, the Electro lady who's beautiful.
Before I forget, I want you to have this.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
I find it so strange how we fought him before and he's evil, but we're like still like kind of like surface level buddy. Do it. Let's see. Okay. We're fine. Oh my god, yes, that Benny constellation. That's what I wanted. Yeah, maybe I should do, I mean, if I wish again, I should probably do Yelan. I do like her more. I don't know, I'm like so conflicted. Because I don't think I have that many Pyro characters. I mean, I usually use Yanfei. Because this is 78. Oh god! Lord have mercy on my soul! If I lose, please give me Diluc. Please. My Benny is C0. I have no Benny. Okay, I got Barbara, which is kind of poop. I'm kind of scared. If I win again, I'm gonna be. Oh, okay. I don't know if he's C6 or not. Holy! That's 3 4-stars. Well, I have her now. Oh my god, that's actually a pretty good pull though. I do like Yelan though, she's really fun. I'll trade you a Tia for your Yelan. If only that was... Well,
the world remains constant.
I guess I'll be saving till the next character.
Life is